that giving me confidence and giving me more support to implement like a meaningful learning experiences. Is physical education is very important to children, like not only to children but also very important to adults. Physical activity links to our health and links to our mental health.
Yes. Hi everyone, welcome to Teachers GARA, and in this YouTube series we're gonna hear the professional, the parents or even the children talking about early childhood education. Xin chào mọi người, chào mừng mọi người đến với Teachers GARA. Ở trong kênh YouTube này chúng ta sẽ lắng nghe ý kiến của giáo viên, phụ huynh và cả các bé nữa, tất tần tật về ngành giáo dục mầm non. Sitting next to me is Cora. Her background is Chinese, who speak Cantonese at home. Yeah. She's been studying Bachelor of Early Childhood Education in ACU University. She have an passionate in fitness and physical activities. So today we're gonna listen to her sharing about her career, how to involve physical activities or physical experience, sport to the children at the very young age. Hi Cora, thank you for accepting the invitation.
Okay.
Can you please introduce a little bit about yourself?
Hello everyone, my name is Cora and I am an assistant educator working in this center. So I am currently studying Bachelor of Early Childhood Education. So I came to Australia when I was 13. So I migrated with my families, but I attended kinder, primary school and 1 year of secondary school in China. It's very different attending kinder in China.
Can you please share a little bit about why you start this career?
Okay, so the very first experience with children was my niece. So my niece was born when I was at year 11, and by the time I interact with her, I live with her, I have so many beautiful memories with her. So I started to have passionate working with children, and then I considered young children's education in a young age is very important.
Yeah.
So that's why I've chosen early childhood education.
Oh, that's a lovely sharing.
Yeah.
It's very family based, is it?
Yeah, it is.
So you study in Bachelor at the same time in teaching. So during study in university, we did a lot of research about teaching philosophies, like the psychology or even logical mathematics, literacy development in the children. I believe that it's very incredible when you have the theory and working experience alongside to blend them together to find your own way of teaching. So do you have any story of how you changing your teaching after you starting your bachelor?
I'm actually getting more confident in my daily practice. So for example, like setting up meaningful learning experience, because to be honest, when I was doing diploma, I have big challenge setting up experience based on children's interest.
Yep.
Because as what I had experienced in China is very different to here, because we learned what to write, to recognize characters when we're little, but in here it's a play-based learning. So it makes at the start it was a very difficult start, but after I getting more involved into bachelor studies, that giving me confidence and giving me more support to implement a meaningful learning experiences. So for example, to be honest, I'm not an art person. Implementing an art experience from a children's views is very, very, very challenging for me. So I did offer colorings at the very beginning when I was doing diploma. And then later on, when I enrolled the course, when I get to know more theories behind children's art, I have changed my mind. Like, I would like to offer like an open-ended art experience for children to explore, because every child is an artist. There's no right and wrong answers on children's art.
So that's very interesting that we both have that coloring experience when we were young. I'm not saying that coloring doesn't have kind of beneficial. It still have beneficial, especially the entertaining. Children got entertaining a lot when they do coloring, because they were having the experience with the character they like. They do have developed their sense of agency. They do have the hand and eye coordination. However, with spending that time on coloring, we could have achieved more in the open resources experiences.
Yeah.
So is there any professional practices you did before engaging the academic knowledge that you wish you could have done differently?
I do have a lot of moments that I really regret on. It's because at the beginning I not very confident how to communicate with children.
Yeah.
So I tend to see things on one perspective.
Okay.
So now I'm being more flexible, being more open-minded. My very first placement in my life was with 1 to 2 years old, and they don't have strong verbal skills yet. If I see a child was crying, I tend to get anxious. It's because I don't understand why a child is crying. So now if I see a child is crying, I will use a lot strategies, and then with those strategies from work experiences, as well as they come from the theories I've studied, to settling them down and try to find the trigger behind why the child is crying.
What do you think about the importance of physical activities, experiences in the early childhood education settings?
Very important. I do really into weightlifting.
Yeah.
I have been trained for 2 years.
Yeah.
And weight training is not just about lifting weights.
Yes.
It's about discipline, the connections with your body and mind. And also, I challenge myself all the time. Physical education is very important to children. Like, not only to children, but also very important to adults. Physical activity links to our health and links to our mental health.
Yes.
It's very hard to justify which age group suits a specific sport.
Yeah.
Because, physical activity is very based on children's interests and also their families' involved. As me, as an example, I'm very into physical education. It's because this is how I grow up.
Yep.
In my family, we have strong sporty atmosphere since I'm young. I learned swimming, I've learned ping pong, I have learned volleyball and basketball. And I always go swimming after class at primary school. The TV at my house is always on Sport Channel.
Wow.
Yeah. That is our family values. It's because my family values had led me into my practice now. It's also affected my thinking.
Warrior Panda. And then slowly up.
Hey, yeah.
Thank you for attending today. It was so lovely of you sharing the technique and then the interaction with the children when doing physical activities, as well as the importance of physical activities in the children's learning. If you like the content, please subscribe. We appreciate your time of watching the video. We hope that this video is gonna go out so that it help and support the children learning, especially in my community, Vietnamese people. Again, thank you a lot for watching the video. See you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Teachers GARA.